The Middle East is burning again. War, missiles, alliances shifting overnight, fear spreading across borders. From Gaza to Tehran, from Tel Aviv to Washington, headlines move faster than we can process them. And millions of Muslims around the world are asking one heavy question. Is this the war Prophet Muhammad warned us about? Are we actually living in the signs of the last day? Today, we are not going to rely on rumors, not social media clips, not WhatsApp forwards. We will look at authentic Islamic sources, real Hadith, real Quranic guidance. Stay with me because this topic requires calm minds, not emotional reactions. The reality of war in the Middle East, from Palestine to Israel, from rising tensions in Iran to the direct involvement of the United States. The region has not been this fragile in years. Global powers are watching. Alliances are shifting. New military partnerships are forming. And naturally, many Muslims are saying, is this Al-Malhama Al-Kubra the final great war? But before we declare anything, we must pause and ask one honest question. What did the Prophet actually say? The Hadith of Al-Malhama Al-Kubra, the Prophet said, the last hour would not come until the Romans would land at Al-Malhama or Dabiq. Sahih Muslim scholars explain that the term Romans referred to the dominant Western superpower of that era, what we might today understand as major global powers, and the location mentioned, Dabiq, a small town in modern-day Syria. This narration describes a massive, decisive battle between Muslims and a powerful force right before the appearance of Dajjal. But pay close attention to three critical details. 1. This battle happens under a unified Muslim army. 2. It is immediately followed by the appearance of Dajjal. 3. Then comes the return of Isa, Jesus. Now pause. Ask yourself honestly, are Muslims today united under one leader? Has Dajjal appeared? Has Isa returned? The overwhelming majority of scholars say no, which means we must be careful about declaring current wars as that final prophecy. The Hadith about Sham, the Prophet said, Sham will remain a place of righteousness until the hour is established. Musnad Ahmed graded authentic. What is Sham? Greater Syria. It includes Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine. Yes, conflicts happen there. Yes, oppression exists there. Yes, blood is being shed there. But the presence of war in Sham does not automatically mean it is the final war. Sham has seen battles for over 1,400 years. From the Crusades, to Mongol invasions, to colonial occupations, not every conflict was Al-Malhama. Signs before the major war. Authentic Hadith mention clear signs before the final battle. Listen carefully. Before Al-Malhama, there will be widespread division among Muslims, severe internal conflicts, rapid moral corruption, leaders who are deeply unjust, a long period of deception and misinformation, and eventually, the appearance of Imam Mahdi. Now look around the world today. Division, yes. Corruption, yes. Unjust leadership, many would argue yes. But here is the key point. There is no clear, universally accepted emergence of Imam Mahdi. And without that, the final sequence described in Hadith has not begun in its confirmed form. The Prophet also warned, if you hear about Dajjal, stay away from him. Sunan Abu Dawud Sahih noticed something powerful here. He did not say, run toward chaos, search for the signs, chase political events. He said, stay away, meaning do not emotionally attach yourself to every crisis thinking it fulfills prophecy. Political reality versus prophetic certainty. Today's conflicts involve Iran, Israel, the United States, regional powers like Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. These tensions are real, they are dangerous, they are heartbreaking, but geopolitics is not the same as prophecy. Islam teaches us three clear principles. Do not spread fear without knowledge. Do not declare prophecies without evidence. Do not attach every war to Qiyamah. The Prophet said, the hour will not be established until knowledge is taken away and earthquakes increase. Sahih al-Bukhari notice he mentioned multiple signs. Not just war. War alone is not proof of the end. If war alone meant Qiyamah, the world would have ended many times already. A psychological reality: there is something important we must understand. Every generation feels like it is living in the end times. During the Mongol invasion, Muslims believed it was the end. During World War I and II, people believed it was the end. During the Cold War, nuclear fear made people believe it was the end. But the Prophet gave us structured, sequential signs, not vague emotional triggers. So what should Muslims do? Instead of guessing timelines, strengthen your iman, increase your salah, make dua for the oppressed, verify information before sharing it, stop spreading unconfirmed prophecy updates. Prepare spiritually, not just politically, because the Prophet said, "If the hour is about to be established and one of you has a sapling in his hand, let him plant it." Musnad Ahmed Hassan, think about that. Even if the world is ending, be productive, be constructive, be grounded, not hysterical. That hadith alone destroys panic culture. Closing reflection: are we near the end? Only Allah knows. But one thing is absolutely certain: the Prophet warned us about chaos, confusion, deception, fitna. So don't be emotional, be informed. Be grounded in authentic knowledge. Be spiritually prepared, not politically obsessed. The Middle East has seen wars for centuries. Not every war is Al-Malhama, but every war is a reminder that this dunya is temporary, that power shifts, that nations rise and fall, and that ultimate control belongs only to Allah. If this video gave you clarity from an Islamic perspective, like it, share it, subscribe, and comment below. Do you believe we are close to the final major signs? Allah knows best.